First thing to do before the podcast is crack open a beer. Oh.
Tiny sent in first thing this morning a video of this big spider behind his toilet seat.
Mate, I went to take a shit. Yeah, and I always check behind the seat first.
Yeah.
Check behind the seat and a massive spider like that big, man.
Oh,
By the way, can I just say, this car is not in good shape at all. Like, look at this glass here. Have we done a risk assessment on this, Mike?
Yep, I sliced myself open. It's
Brilliant.
dangerous.
Good. Nice to know. Nice to know.
Basically, it's a bad idea, don't do it. So, what are we going to do?
Do it.
Correct.
Nobody make any sudden movements in the podcast. Why are you talking about that? Because it's a podcast.
Do you not get it yet?
It's a podcast.
Oh!
Yes! Yes! Roll titles.
Gentlemen, start your engine.
Nice.
WAK CHAT podCARst. Episode 13, take one.
Wow.
Nice. Woods.
Nice.
That was a
Should we
nice
do one
Not
more?
sure. No, I'm not
Clean
sure
one.
that's safe to do behind the wheel.
What?
Well, you've not got any hands on the wheel.
Oh, Daryl, we're going to have jokes like this all day.
Also, I'm drink driving.
Oh,
Well, no, you're not
no,
driving.
You're, not. You're in the
You're just
passenger seat.
drinking.
Oh, yeah.
I'm drinking.
What?
No,
Don't you start.
Don't you start.
You're behind the wheel, lad. This is epic. We're literally sitting in the house,
In the front room.
in the front room, in the car.
Because that's really normal.
No, but I just feel bad for anyone who don't have the visuals right now.
What do you mean?
Well, people listen to these podcasts and don't watch.
Oh, that's the thing.
We
If
need
you
to
are-
let them know about that.
Yeah, if you are just listening to the audio right now, shame on you. No, I'm joking. But head over
This
to
is actually
YouTube.
one that you probably should watch the visuals.
Yeah, head over to YouTube and check it out because we're currently sitting in a mash-up car.
Yeah.
In the front room.
It almost looks like my first car when I first got it.
Oh, nice.
Should we talk about how we got the car into the WAK
Yeah,
pad?
that's a really good point.
We craned it.
Yeah, so why did we get the car in the first place was because we needed a car to go into a lake.
Yes.
And then we got the car, put it into the lake.
Yep.
But if you want to see that and know what that video is about, you have to go and check it out, all right?
It might not even be out yet, but it could be out.
It could
No,
be.
it will be out.
Okay, it will be out.
Will it?
Will it be out?
Who
Oh.
knows? It's a mystery, Woody.
We don't even know.
But it's
We
for
don't.
Top Gear, so look out for the Top Gear video.
This
On
is,
YouTube.
This is once again why this is the world's worst podcast, is
Yeah,
because we
yeah.
just don't know what we're saying, when we're saying it, how we're saying
And
it.
we just like drinking beer.
Yeah. And no one knows when anything's going out, if it's
Right.
going to go out.
Yes, very good point.
Is it even going to be for Top Gear? We don't even know that yet.
Is this a podcast? I don't know.
It's a podcast. Do you know what? This is so... The guys have been saying all day, okay, that we're shooting the podcast. And I've been like, why do you keep talking like that? And it's really been bugging me. And they went, what do you mean? It's just a podcast.
Okay.
And I didn't really get it, which is really bad. And I knew that we're doing it in the car.
Yes, yes.
It's been a long day.
It's been a
It's
long
been
day.
a very
a long
long
week,
day.
a long
I
day.
don't think you
a
finished
long
the
month.
story, Wood. You
What
need
was
to
the
finish
story?
the story about the car went into the lake and then we thought, do you know what? That car would look good in the house.
Good in the front room.
So, you know, couple of long stories short.
How many beers you had? I hope you're not driving home tonight.
No, you are not driving.
No, I'm not driving
I'll drop you home
Yeah, thank you.
in...
In fact, can I have a
This
little
bad
top up? Cheers, Mike. Thank you, mate. Yeah.
Very kind.
Yeah, I'm a bit gutted I'm drinking Carlin, but
Oh, no, we
Yeah.
love Carlin.
thank you, Mike. Cheers, mate.
Very
Kind sir, thank you. Oh,
Look at that.
You're enjoying yourself there, aren't you?
Yeah. No, you should have thrown it
shouldn't
down the footwell. As Glady gets out, hundreds of cans of Carlin.
I can't even.
Okay.
I feel sorry for anyone now who's listening to this on audio because you're
Yes.
getting no visuals right now. So Clyde's just filled up his drink once again. He's had about 3 pints already and he's just thrown the can out of the window. Don't worry, he's not littering though, because it's gone into our front room.
Yes.
Because we're filming this in the front room in the car. But that's just what we do.
Yeah.
Yeah, so basically that's basically why the car got put here.
So,
And then these lot have been winding me up all day calling it a podcast.
Okay.
And then I didn't work it out until now.
It is an absolute dinger.
It is a dinger.
It is a
dinger.
it is a dinger, but like, I think that we should probably start talking about something here. So,
Well, probably our first
Yeah.
cars would be a good start because was
most-
this as good
Right,
as
so
yourself?
Most people's first cars are dingers, aren't they?
Yeah.
Like, it's a good and for a lot of people, it's their first love.
Do you know what? Even to this day, I don't think I've ever got the same buzz that I did from the day I got my first car.
Really?
Yeah, I remember every moment like I could recite it like it was yesterday.
so what was your first car?
My first car was a Ford Fiesta. It was black, okay, had Oz alloys and Yokohama tyres.
What's Oz alloys?
Google it,
That's a
bruv.
boy racing. That's a
people-
boy racing. man.
No, it's
No.
not. And if I show you a picture, you would not think so,
Have you
okay?
still got a picture?
What
I have
are
got a
Oz
picture of
alloys
it.
for people that don't know?
What? Well, as Oz alloys.
Yeah.
They're just alloys and they're called Oz.
But what are they?
They're alloys which aren't normal standard hubcaps and stuff.
Right, okay.
Oh, it's a brand. So Oz is
yeah,
Oz
Oz
the
alloys.
brand.
Yeah,
Why is Mike shaking his head?
must be.
So,
Well, how do you spell it? Oz, yeah, you
OZ
just spell
alloys.
it. Well done, Mike.
OZ alloys.
Oz alloys. They're Oz alloys, all right? What? Have you corrected me on that?
Well, so it's a
That's how people refer to them.
Oh,
Oh, sorry, I had a set of OZs.
OZ.
OZ alloys and Yokohama tyres.
nice.
Did you say they were orange? Yeah, Lois.
No, they was not orange.
What colour were they?
They were normal chromey colour. Not
Nice.
chrome, normal colour. What you'd normally have on like
Silver.
silvery
Yeah.
colour, yeah.
Was it a fast car? Like what litre were you
No,
talking?
no, it was 1.2, that bad boy.
Nice, so good on the insurance.
Yeah, it was good. Well, it was never good on the insurance. for
No
your
one's first car
No
is,
one's first. I think
yeah.
I'm paying the same amount now as I
Especially-
was back then.
Especially with them OZ alloys, it must have fucking
Oz alloys in my world.
must have put the insurance up a little bit, lad.
But the
killer
Yokohama
was-
tyres might have brought it down for safety.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, it's funny you say that, right? Because one of the tyres on it was bigger than the other three. I used to go over speed bumps, right?
What,
And then-
lopsided?
No! I used to drive like this.
What did you drive
I was
like
on a
this?
tilt.
He's like this on the old tilt. He weren't drunk, he just had one wheel bigger than the other.
No, the funniest thing though, when I go...
Imagine when he gets pulled over. I know when you get pulled over, they might ask you to walk in a straight line, but they're like, sir, you've been swerving all over the road. Can you explain why?
Have you seen one?
Sorry, officer, I've got one tyre bigger than the other.
No, but this
That's
is the
got to
thing.
be against the law.
No, but I never knew it.
No, but that's got
I
to be
never
against
knew
the
it. I
law.
found out when I had to change the tyres because they got a puncture. And I got a puncture because I was going over speed bumps, right? And because one of the tyres was that much bigger, which I didn't notice, because the two back ones are bigger than the front ones, but the back one had a one bigger than the actual other one as well.
Yeah.
That when I went over a speed bump, the arch, you know, the wheel arch,
Yeah.
it would go. So I'd feel it like go like over the speed, but I wasn't even travelling that hard. And then, but where it would come down, the tyre wasn't sitting inside the wheel arch, so it used to scrape it.
So what wheel? Was it the big wheel or was it the small wheel?
It was the big wheel.
Big wheel got
That's why I
punctured.
assumed.
Luckily, the big wheel didn't fall
Okay.
off because that would have been bad.
That would have
news.
been bad.
But that was my car. But you know what? I loved that car. It
Did
looked
you?
awesome.
How long did
yeah.
you have it for?
I used to park it, for photos. Just turn it on its side and turn the steering wheel full lock left. And if you stand on this side of it, which is the right side the left side as I'm staring at the car, and you get it on the front angle, it looks great.
And in them pictures, was you like that?
I was taking the picture, so I didn't have a chance to be like
you
that.
stood out of it.
And I would stabilise the camera by tilting it more, so it looked like it was straight.
For my,
Yeah.
what were you
Nice.
taking the pictures for? MySpace?
Nah, I just always kept them for like keepsakes. You know what I'm like with memories and stuff like that. I love all like the little
I'm
things
hoping.
that you get in life where you can look back and go, oh, like that was my first car. But let me tell you about my second
No,
car.
no. We don't even know what kind he was driving,
No.
man.
No, if you tell us about your second car, we ain't even going to be able to finish the
We're
podcast.
not, are we?
No,
That's probably another podcast,
Yeah,
isn't it?
Yeah.
podcast.
Second cars.
Dash, what was yours?
I had
First car.
a VW Polo.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and I think I can't remember it that well, but I think it had 2 doors or 3, depending how technical you want to be about cars.
A VW Polo, which is a Volkswagen.
Yeah,
for anyone
we had the
who's not-
Volkswagen Polo, 1.2 litre, 0 to 60 in roughly 14.8 seconds. And
It
no,
was like shit off a shovel.
it was
Oh my
no, and I was driving stick.
Oh yeah.
I was driving.
Been stick.
Was you
It would've
driving
been
stick?
It would've
Oh
been
yeah, I was driving
it
stick.
would've
Yeah,
been
I think I drove stick until my 4th car.
Oh, I was stick for one and only.
Really?
Yeah, first, and then I was done after
What
that.
did you have a name for your car?
No,
Yeah.
I'm not.
My mum had
I'm
a name for her car.
I'm not
I mean,
like
it was
that.
an absolute
What was the name of it?
spud.
It must have been.
Name for a car. It was bad,
the
mate.
car.
It was an old Ford Cortina.
What is it like shaped like a
Red.
potato?
No, it was just.
Oh,
I'm not that. I'm
It
not
would-
sentimental enough to call like my car a name or anything.
No,
like, it's
yeah.
just it gets me from A to B. It's nice. I'm like a bit of a bottle collector, so I remember the VW was just full of like water bottles and stuff like that. And
Your car
with-
I
don't
still
call
full
it-
of water bottles.
what's that?
Your car now still full of
No,
water
it's not. Go and check it. I'll send a picture straight
I've
after
got
the
in it
podcast.
this morning
There
about.
was 2 that I was drinking from.
Yeah, but on the footwell, man.
Yeah, because I was
Giant
driving.
bottles,
I
man.
had to. I had to do an emergency stop, and they went to the front.
Oh, okay, I got
So
you. From the
no.
back.
No, in the front seat. I always
Oh,
keep
okay,
them to hand. Clients, what do you have?
I don't call it a name, by the way, just going on it. I just
No.
call it a her, she.
Oh yeah,
I don't get that
She's
either.
a beauty.
Yeah, I don't
She's
get
a
I
that
like it
one
when people
either.
say that about their cars. They're like, she's a beauty.
It's Mike, innit?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Mike loves-
she's alright.
yeah. Here we go.
I'm not commenting.
He's not going. If anyone heard that.
Clients,
Yes.
I still remember your first car, but you need to enlighten everyone on it.
So my first car was
I remember
a
this.
Mini,
Yeah.
Yeah,
a Mini One,
that was awesome.
No, but
not a Mini Cooper.
no, it was a Mini Cooper.
No, there's
Why
a difference
are
between
you
a
trying to
one.
play- he's trying to
There's a
play it
difference between
down.
a one and a Cooper.
There's not.
There is. You got a Mini One and a Mini Cooper.
There's not a difference.
Right,
though,
Google
lad.
it now then. Anyone
I'm
that's
on it.
listening and watching, Google it now.
What
There's a
the
Mini One and a Mini Cooper. Mini Coopers are more expensive. Mini Ones are less expensive.
What's the difference?
Oh.
Because they look exactly the same.
Oh, poor Kleiny. He had a Mini One instead of a Cooper.
No, it was.
Oh, poor you.
No, I did mean like I meant just like the Mini One was. I think.
I'm Googling this.
Google
But
it.
carry on telling the story.
Okay. It was a beautiful car.
Oh, unfortunately.
What I loved about
I had to put up with having a Lamborghini Huracan. They didn't have the event door, so I had to put up with a Huracan.
Do you know what? Right, I was very fortunate with getting that car. Mum and dad bought it for me. But
It had a nice plate
it
on it as well.
was. What's that?
It had a nice plate on it as well.
Yeah, I had a personalised plate on it as well.
Yeah, I remember that.
I don't have that personalised plate anymore. It was. I won't even say what it was, just in case. But actually, I'll say it. It was X50 PK.
Yeah, I was about to say it if
Yeah.
you were.
Didn't you say no PKX or not?
No, it was
X50.
X50 PK. Well, really, it was X5 space OPK, but I was a bit crafty and I moved the O over to make it look like X50.
Oh,
fair play to you.
fuck.
So, yeah,
Good work, that.
Yeah.
arrest me.
Lovely car. Just going back to it.
But yeah, so, do you know what I loved about it? Sorry, Daz, but
No,
Sorry,
be careful with the
I'm
glass.
sorry, I didn't realise.
what I loved about it, it was all black with silver rims, but it had red interior.
Yes.
It had the red
it's
interior,
awesome.
man.
Full leather.
No, it wasn't full leather. It was just cloth,
Pop.
but it had a little bit of leather on it. But it was all red inside, and it was stick, but it could move. Like the minis were class, man.
Yeah.
And
I
anyone
wouldn't
who
say
doesn't
it's
know what stick is,
manual
manual gearbox.
gearbox. Yeah, go on.
So
So Daryl's googled, by the way, what the difference is between a Mini One and a Mini Cooper.
the main difference between
But there is a difference.
well, depends what you.
Well,
Okay.
about to find out.
The main difference between the Cooper and the One is performance. So they look the same.
Yeah, I never said they look different.
Yeah, but you made it out.
You made it out
that
as if it was like a Diet Coke version.
Yeah.
No, like
Come
I mean, it's
on.
not as good of a version, obviously, but it's not the Mini Cooper. There's a Mini One, and it actually says it on the back. It says either Mini One or it says Mini Cooper.
And moving on.
Yeah.
It's a one. It's a Mini One. Case
Cooper.
closed.
It's
a Mini One Cooper.
Yeah, actually, was it? Okay, that's enough about first cars anyway. Yeah.
Right, yeah, so
funny.
that was first cars.
Yeah.
First cars, yeah, great feeling, first car.
Yeah.
Comment below what your first car
Oh,
was.
yeah.
Oh, yeah,
that's
we'd
a good
love to
shout.
know what
Comment
people's
below
first
what-
cars
I
are.
know what your first cars
Yeah.
was. And what made it special? How far did you travel?
Well, I have to say, that was my most favourite car I've ever had. My favourite car I've ever had is probably my smart car.
You talk
yeah.
Smart car, man. That honestly, a smart car, that was amazing. And I used to rag that around. You could park anywhere, free tax,
No, I used to love it.
cheap petrol.
Oh, you
what
know
I mean?
when you like go out.
Oh, Mike,
Mike's
what,
putting faces back there.
A smart car, mate. You can't knock them, man.
It's just what you can do in those cars,
Yeah.
man. You're
You
uptown.
can push them over as well.
Yeah, I mean, it feels a little bit unsafe on the motorway, I'm not going to lie. And
Yeah,
if
they
it's
do.
a
Like
windy
when
day,
there's a
yeah.
gust of wind and it's just
Yeah.
like you're driving, it just like shifts to the side, doesn't it? But you know what the great thing is about them is the way that you can just face them parking inwards.
Anywhere.
So
I've
you
never
can
really
like.
done that, though.
I did it just because you could.
But I don't really think you can do that because that was like the original smart cars, which were even smaller. You know, that was what they kind of like promoted. But I don't know if the newer ones.
I used to do it for banter.
Because
I used to do it even when I didn't have to do it.
Really?
Just because I could.
Did you bounce it in?
No, I just drove it straight in. So I was like, to get reverse parking, I'm going straight into this bad boy.
Nice.
we've all had smart cars.
Yeah, we've all had smart cars.
I've never had power steering on mine, I'm sure.
I did.
I didn't.
Yeah.
Mine was tough.
Because me and Kleiny, we used to do this thing.
I've had three.
Remember Kleiny?
Oh my god, this is a funny story about smart cars.
if Kleiny would park in front of me,
Yeah.
I would then just go up behind him and just give him a little pump.
He'd nudge me. He'd literally. So we'd be like
Like bumper cars.
Yeah, because they're
Yeah.
plastic and they got a flat back, so you can literally just nudge into another smart car and nothing
We're
happens.
not endorsing this.
Oh, yeah.
But we used to do it to each
No,
other.
it's good banter, man.
Yeah.
Like I'd be parked up and Daryl would just feel a little nudge. I'd be like, oh, it's Daryl.
Oh, Daryl's. I wonder
Yeah.
where Daryl is.
Yeah.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah, just a
Nice.
little nudge through the back.
Yeah.
I love it.
Never to harm each other.
No.
Smart cars were brilliant. They are
Exactly.
brilliant. They are
Never
brilliant.
never to harm each other.
Good times,
Yeah,
now.
good.
Good times.
Have you ever had like a bad incident in a car?
I have.
Yeah, I have.
It would be
Bad.
dangerous.
Mine wasn't bad. Mine wasn't bad, but
Mine was.
mine was.
Yeah, but it makes you think like that, doesn't it? It's 'cause they-
Ah, just
Go on, what happened?
So actually, funny enough, this was in the smart car. So I'm in the smart car, right, and I'm at a roundabout,
Yeah.
and someone just went boom up the back of me, and it wasn't.
Oh, it's Daryl!
No, for a split second, I was like, Daryl's hit me a bit hard there. And then I looked behind me, and there was another car.
No, actually, was this the one where you got the whiplash?
Yeah,
Got a
like
bad
literally,
neck?
it was so hard. Like this person must have been
remember
going at least 20 miles per hour.
This is years ago.
Boom. Yeah, years. Smashed it. My car went vroom all the way forwards. Anyway, so I get out of the car and, I was really like nice to the person. But anyway, she ended up taking me to court because she said that it wasn't her fault. And I was like,
Wait a minute.
you went up the back of me. How can it be my fault? I'm static at a roundabout. Did you not see me? Can't you see?
Okay. You're blind.
Are you blind?
You're not seeing me.
Yeah. But no, anyway.
Did you hit your head?
Yeah. Are you f***ing blind? yeah. So I don't know. Anyway, it was all good, but that was a horrible experience. But it wasn't like terrible. What about you, Wiz?
I'm still trying to get over the fact we're doing a podcast.
A car.
So good.
If you could see the windows in this, guys, if you're listening to
Yeah.
audio, it is like a sheet of paper crumpled in front of us.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Pretty dangerous.
It's beautiful.
It's lovely.
But what was my one? My one was actually quite traumatic because I was going up to a set of traffic lights and I was in it with my two mates, Anthony and Gary, and then we were going to the gym, and as you're coming to the traffic light, there was a crossroads, and I'm going up to them at like 30s, say 32s, and as the lights started changing from red to amber, there's like a car which was like waiting to turn right. So I'm going in the left-hand lane, they're in the right-hand lane turning right. So there's another car in front of them which is turning the opposite way at the traffic lights. So I've gone through on an amber light, which I'm allowed to do because it's obviously changing as it's changing, because I was going too fast to actually stop. And then the car pulls across and I just slammed on the brakes, skidded, and then bang, straight into the side of the car. Airbags everywhere. Oh yeah, I thought it was heaven.
Jeez, really?
Yeah, white everywhere.
Really? You
Really?
Yeah. Right?
Oh yeah.
Wow.
But I was so much in a daze. Like I got there was cars
Whose
screaming
fault was
by
it?
me.
Their
Hers.
fault.
Yeah. She pulled across me.
Oh,
Yeah.
Anyway, but I got out of the car and there was cars flying by in every direction. This is my first car as well.
Oh wow.
baby.
Your first love.
The OZ rims must have been.
Oz alloys, thank you.
They must have been
the
parts.
OZs, you.
They must have been.
Well,
parts.
did you not
Idiots.
salvage the rims after or something?
To be fair, I bought it back from the dead because I got a full payout for it, and then I bought it back off the insurance for £100 and got it fixed.
Did you?
Just bought it back from the dead, yeah.
Nice.
Really?
Nice.
Got a
Nice.
payout.
Wow.
Anyway, but I got out of the car and the cars were streaming by, and I was just like walking around in a bit of a daze, and then my mate grabbed me and just held me and just said like, took me to the side, and then that was that. And then the
What
rest
did
of
he
it I
say?
just told you.
She's gone.
Oh mate, I thought it was a rap sheet. To be fair,
Would
I
he
didn't think
trying
she
to
was coming back.
resuscitate the car, wouldn't he?
It looked like. It looked like.
He was like, staying alive, staying alive.
But literally, you could, if you got a bit of paper and just crumpled it back halfway, it was kind of what my bonnet was.
Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
wow.
The main thing is, though,
Yeah.
both of these stories is that we both were okay.
We're both okay, and a big
No one
point
was
to
hurt.
consider
No one
is
was hurt.
I travelled, and I always travel with my seatbelt on.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
which
safety first.
really
Main
did.
thing is
was a
no
big
one
thing.
was hurt.
No one was hurt.
Yeah.
Safety, always wear your seatbelt and stuff, and obviously through that experience, I'll always continue to do so.
Exactly. Yeah. What about you, Dad?
You was actually involved in quite an incident with me. I
Oh.
don't know if you remember this
Yeah, I
one.
do
A crash,
remember,
or-
actually.
I wouldn't say it was a crash,
No,
but
so you
me
didn't
and
crash.
Kleiny had a.
So you never had a car crash?
I did have a small one, but it didn't really count. I
No.
don't count it.
That's a little
I've
knock.
never had anything really traumatic. I've had a life lesson. and-
Nothing like those.
No, nothing. No, not at all.
Go on.
I had one bad experience though, and it was a lucky escape because me and Kleiny had a real long day working, and then it was a long journey home.
Yeah.
As the journey was getting longer and longer, I could feel my eyes going. It was probably about 5 minutes from Kleiny's house. So we've done
He
this.
literally looks like he's reliving it. he's zoned out. It's like he's there.
Nearly killed him.
Geezer.
Sorry, go on. What happened?
5 minutes from his house, he's on the nod.
I went on the nod. I was
He was
tired.
asleep,
Sleeping.
tired, left me to it. About 5 minutes away, and for about an hour, I could feel my eyes getting heavy. They were getting heavier and heavier. Like I say, 5 minutes from his house, I fell asleep at the wheel.
Oh my God, Dad.
Yeah, I fell asleep. But lucky enough for not just me and Kleiny and like anyone near, I swerved to the left, which hit
Yeah.
the curb.
Yeah.
As I've hit the curb, I've just woke up.
Yeah. I woke up and all.
I woke up, just
It bounced off the.
bounced off the curb.
Yeah.
We carried on driving and dropped him home, and then I just set about my way and left. Right,
I tell you
happy
what,
ever after. But
You see those gone?
taught
bad,
me not
man.
to.
It was real bad.
Taught me not to drive tired like that again.
Yeah, don't drive tired, guys.
Since then,
Yeah.
I've always just pulled over or just gone to a service station, grabbed a coffee.
Yeah, we got out
had a
of
little
lucky
break,
escape,
and was
lucky
so
escape.
lucky. And I remember next day, because it was my first real nice car.
Yeah.
I remember next day, and I was like, "Dad, I'm gutted. I fell asleep at the wheel, and
Yeah.
I've done my alloys."
Yeah.
And he said, "Lucky you didn't kill anyone." And I was like, "Wow, yeah, you really put it into perspective that I could have injured
Yeah.
someone."
Yeah,
or,
the rims were the
or
least of
killed
your
them.
worries.
Yeah.
Well, it's weird, isn't it? Because you always see the things where it's like, okay, classic one is like don't drink and drive and stuff like that,
Yeah.
which is a given. Do you know what I mean? Because obviously people become reckless. They're like their response time is obviously a
Yeah.
lot more and stuff like that. But you see signs up on like motorways and stuff, tired, take a break and stuff like
Yeah.
that, and you think to yourself, like I used to think to myself, take a break, tired. How is anyone ever falling asleep at the wheel?
Yeah.
But I've had those times where my eyes are literally dropping. I'm like, whoa.
It is weird, isn't it? Like,
Yeah.
like, I've always said to myself, like, I will never ever fall asleep at
Yeah.
the wheel. But there has been times where you just suddenly your eyes close, and it's the weirdest thing ever.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
like, how can I not keep my eyes open?
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
you go on a nod, and then all of a sudden you wake yourself up.
And for anyone who doesn't drive, you'd think it's the most ridiculous
No.
thing.
Yeah.
That how could that ever happen?
It's weird, isn't it?
Oh,
I mean, I
mate.
struggle falling asleep in bed.
No.
Like, I'm thinking to myself, how am I going to fall asleep at the wheel? But I've had them times when
Where it
my
goes out.
eyes drop.
Mate, and I've heard
Horrible.
the horror stories, and I'm like, I
Horrible.
am not testing it.
Don't.
I am pulling over, and I just go like,
Yeah.
it usually happens if I'm on a motorway run because it's the same road,
Same stuff.
cat side, cat
Just-
side, cat side, cat side. It's just same thing. And then
Yeah.
I'll just like, right, if I'm feeling like that, window down, aircon on,
Yeah.
and pull off at the nearest services and just lay my head for like 15, 20 minutes, get out,
Yeah.
have a drink and stuff like that.
Don't
'Cause-
drive tired, guys.
Oh God, don't.
But yeah, That was a bit depressing.
Yeah, we need to get it a bit more.
I know.
Yeah.
We need to bring it back round.
Everyone has a dream car.
Oh, nice.
Ooh.
Good way to bring it back round.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's your dream car?
Oh, who's going first?
You go first. Go on. Put you on the spot.
I think my dream car would be a Lamborghini.
Oh, nice.
It depends because that new 4x4 Lamborghini,
Urus.
the Urus, is obviously incredible.
Yeah, it is.
But then if you was going to go supercar, I'd go for the Aventador. Is it the Aventador?
I'm not a car guy.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Lamborghini Aventador.
Because you got the Hurricane.
I don't know
and
the difference,
Aventador,
really.
and I can look at them and tell you.
I don't know the
at the
difference.
Oh, I
front.
know the
You,
difference.
yeah.
But then, like,
Woody, you're a bit of a car guy, though.
Woody's knows his F1 and all that. He's a
I'm
car.
a little bit, but I'm not like Mike. Am
You're
I?
not a
Like,
petrol
he's
head.
a proper
No.
petrol head,
Yeah.
Mike.
Yeah.
He loves his cars. He knows everything about them, horsepower and this power and that
Yeah.
power and cylinders this and engine size V8 12 it's got growing out of its
Yeah.
muscles and all that.
Electric car.
There you go.
Yeah. Oh, what do you think of Teslas?
I think Teslas are great.
I think they're cool.
Awesome.
I think Teslas are great. I do like that
Model
big
X.
model, the Model X.
Model X is cool.
Yeah,
Model
I
X
do
is
like the
sick.
Model X. I think if it was available in the UK, if it ever did come available in the UK, my dream car would be that.
The truck.
The truck.
Yeah, the Cybertruck.
Tesla
Tesla Cybertruck. That's
That'd be
cool.
dope.
Yeah, but
our
yeah, it's a
roads
hard
are-
one for me. I've
our
got,
roads aren't
I
wide
wouldn't say
enough,
I've got
are
like one dream car. I
Yeah.
like all like the cars. I'd take them all. Do you know what I mean? But I don't know. It's a hard one. It's a hard one to say.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say the
Because
Lamborghini one.
I'm a bit like that as well. I think mine, this is so boring though. I think mine would probably be the Lamborghini Urus as well. Bit of speed, not too.
It's a 4x4.
It's a 4x4. That's what I'm into.
Right,
I'm
okay.
into the bigger cars and comfort.
No, I get
My
that.
thing's comfort.
Why is
I
Mike
think
shaking
over-
his head again?
Mike, what are you going to say then?
Do you know what? I've had enough of you.
Is that road rage? Is he on road rage?
Hey,
Hey!
calm down. No road rage in my car. In fact,
Hey.
you do it again.
Yeah.
He's been shooed. This car's been stripped out. There's no engine in it or anything.
I'm
To
a
put it
car-
in the lake, we had to strip
Yeah.
this bad boy down.
I'm a comfort guy, I think. So I don't even know if them Lamborghini Uruses are comfy. So
They look great though.
they look good.
I bet
they're
they are
awesome.
something. They're 4x4.
They must be.
I can't see how it's not. To
Yeah.
be fair, they look awesome.
I'll take one of them, and if not, I'll be happy with the old Ranger.
Yeah, Rangy.
The Range Rover is a dream car. Cool.
Oh, it's just like it's understated.
Yeah.
I wouldn't even get the SVR.
I don't know what that is.
That's the big daddy.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll just get a Range Rover Sport. Just love a Rangy lad. Is that Jeremy's Ranger?
Maybe, what's your dream car?
It's a tough one for me. I've kind of, like you said, there's a few cars which are like my dream, like cars that I love and what have you. I like the Audi R8 and stuff like that. I like the Lambos.
Yeah.
I do like a Ferrari, but I don't know. There's something about, if I was going to say one car I'd love to get,
Well.
and it is one of my dream cars, I'd love to have it soon, would probably be a McLaren.
Ooh, that is tasty.
I like a bit of F1.
Very delicious.
They are. Do you know what they are as well? It's like, I like the history of McLaren in terms of what they stand for, what they're about, how long they've been around. Formula One wise, they've had some amazing drivers. Hamilton started at McLaren.
Oh, did it?
Yeah. Yeah, you've had some unbelievable drivers
Yeah.
in F1 at McLaren. But yeah, I like
Is it
the
an
way
English car? Is it an English car?
Yeah. I like the way, they're a British car. I like the way the doors open as well. They open like a Lambo, but it's...
Today?
Yeah, do you know what
didn't
it is
know
for
that.
me? They're like, I don't know if people agree with this, right? But
Right.
they're almost like an understated sports car. So it's, I find they've got like quite a bit of class about them.
Yeah, I think as well, like with the McLaren, they're so unique because it's like you don't see
A lot of them about, isn't it?
not just a lot of them about, but you don't see McLaren in just a normal car, like not a supercar. Like Audis, you got all types of Audis, like Audi A1, and then you've got the R8, which is the supercar. But it's like you don't see a lot of Audis. So when you see like a McLaren out on the road, you're like, oh my god.
Yeah, fair play.
Do you know what I mean?
And it's 0 to
Same
60
as like-
in 2.8 seconds.
Yeah, is that true?
No.
Okay. Yeah.
No,
Not
it's
factual. Not factual.
Not factual.
It's just another second on top.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's about 3.4.
Really? Oh, see, something like that's too quick for me, man.
Yeah.
I think it's scared
Oh,
life
you
out
gotta
of
be, yeah,
me.
you got to be careful, like, and don't be stupid. You know
Need
what I mean?
for
If you-
speed, innit?
Yeah, if you want to go fast, then go and take them to a track. You know, track the car.
Yeah,
and,
I get it.
Oh, that'd be dope.
yeah, another bit of fun
Again,
on
I'd
a
probably
racing track.
stick to the limit. Right?
Yeah.
National speed limit.
No, it's, yeah, the only one who drives it is speeding.
Amazing.
But yeah,
that's
I think that
awesome.
would have to be mine.
Amazing.
Which is a nice way
Manifest.
to wrap up.
Yeah.
And then this podcast, what a great
No,
way.
podcast.
Podcast.
Not a podcast. It's a podcast.
Guys,
That was
don't forget,
awesome.
don't forget to join us over at Patreon,
Yes.
Yeah.
where there are exclusive Patreon only vlogs, and there are more podcasts over there. But also, guys, we are back on YouTube.
We're back on YouTube, guys.
Oh, yeah.
We've also just posted our WAK Pad house tour. So please head over there, hit the like button, comment below. It's absolutely awesome. You're going to love it.
Yeah, it's
And
great.
The
A lot
link
went
is
you
in
into
the
might see
description.
some of this in there. You never know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
So link is all in the descriptions. It's been a pleasure. I'm going to finish my beer.
I think there's only one way to finish this podcast, though.
How's that?
You ready?
Oh, good.
The roof! The roof! The roof is on fire! The roof! The roof! The roof is on fire!
Well done,
And
lads.
cut.
All the best.
Cheers.